guys, so it's Erica and today I'm so excited for this video because it is my second video in like my health journey series that I have here on my channel. So I'm going to be doing a vegan Q&A for you guys. I asked you guys on Instagram to leave me some questions and you guys did, so thank you so much. I'm thinking of just answering like a solid 6 or 7 questions in this video and then saving the rest for my upcoming Q&As because I think they're really good questions and I want to take the time to thoroughly answer them. If your question doesn't get answered in this video, it will most likely be answered in my next one. Thank you all so much if you ask me questions on Instagram. That means a lot to me that you guys want to participate or are interested in this lifestyle. So yeah, thank you. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. Okay, so the first question comes from It's Me Lexi1 and she asked, what are your favorite on-the-go vegan snacks and what health benefits have you noticed since switching to a vegan lifestyle? I really like Skinny Pop popcorn, also Boom Chicka Pop. Not the cheddar version, but the sea salt version. Oh, I love sea salt popcorn. So good. So the main benefit that I have noticed is my hair because it has never been this soft and easy to deal with. It's so soft, shiny, and I used to have a very bad dry scalp problem and it's completely gone now. So that's great. I definitely noticed my hair and it's growing a lot faster as well because I'm drinking a lot of water. Carolina asked, have you noticed any changes in your skin since you've decided to go vegan? Yes, I have. I hardly break out anymore. It's just been amazing because I've also stopped using like foundation and like harsh chemicals. All I use now is like face wash from Lush, and sometimes occasionally I'll use the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation because Tarte is cruelty free from time to time, but other than that I just let my skin be free and I hydrate a lot, and when you eat a lot of vegetables it helps a lot too. So yes, I've definitely noticed a difference in my skin and I am so happy about it. Annabelle Cook asked, is your family or are your peers vegan? If not, how do you keep on track? My family is not vegan, but most of my family, well not most, okay, my direct family is vegetarian. And yes, that is because of me switching to veganism. They are now vegetarian. They are trying to transition into vegan, but it's definitely a lot harder for them and I'm not even gonna try to pressure them at all. It's different for everyone. So I just keep on track by myself basically. It does help that there's no meat in the house anymore, so that's great. I just do my own things, eat my own food, fruits, vegetables, you know. And luckily my mom is very nice and buys a lot of vegan things. Gabby asked, what was the hardest thing to give up that was not vegan? So if you guys knew me before I became vegan, you would know that I was a huge fan of pizza. That was definitely the hardest thing to give up, or just to like think that I will never have a slice of pizza again in my life. The next question comes from Cynthia and she asked, is being vegan as expensive as people say it is? No, I think that is a complete myth. If you really wanted to be like a raw vegan, like a high carb, low fat vegan, it is not expensive at all. It's not expensive to buy a bag of rice. It's not expensive to buy potatoes, vegetables at a farmer's market, you know. No, I don't honestly think it is. I think, yeah, if you're trying to buy like microwavable things or like highly organic processed foods or products that are not raw, yes, it can be more expensive, but if you just want to be a vegan, like a whole vegan, whole food vegan, that is not expensive at all. Maybe the last question. So Daisy says, I'm guessing you're Hispanic, so yes I am, but she said, me being Mexican, my family eats a lot of meat, especially my dad, and also that's all they serve at Mexican parties. I try not to eat too much meat because my stomach does not digest it properly, but it's hard not to eat it because that's what surrounds you all the time when you're a Mexican. I don't know where I'm going with this, but how do you deal with it? Coming from a Hispanic family, it's hard, especially when you have those grandmas, aunts, and uncles, or whatever, that are like, eat this, eat that, you're so thin. why don't you want to eat meat? So that's basically like her question or a situation. But I completely feel you, and I feel like a lot of other people will relate, especially if you're like Hispanic. If other ethnicities have this kind of like problem where like there's a lot of meat in it. But I completely understand your question, and I'm gonna do my best to like give you like a good answer. I am Hispanic. I have a big family, and yeah, it's a lot. Basically everyone eats meat, and I completely agree with you. There's meat at every party that I go to, and that's just the way it is. Luckily, if I do have relatives that ask me like, why aren't you eating, I can do my best to explain it to them and just say like, I'm vegan, that's it. Like, I don't eat that stuff because it's not good for me. It's like not what I want to do. They won't like force me to eat anything, which is good. I guess it's kind of like everyone has their own life and way of living, so this is mine. I don't really want anyone to try to take that away from me because it's my body. I can decide what gets to like go into me and stuff like that. If you're eating something just because everybody else is eating it, is that really what you want? Just after you really research this whole like industry, the meat, the dairy, the egg, the fish industry, it really is eye-opening. When it comes down to like parties or events where there's gonna be food, to me it really just boils back down to the ethics of the whole lifestyle and why I really am passionate about this lifestyle, and it's because of the animals. Honestly, if I were you, and if you really do want to try to become a vegetarian or vegan, definitely just come up with the facts, or not come up with them, but I mean research it and then tell your family the facts. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard when there's a lot of meat around. I don't like the smell of meat anymore. It kind of makes me feel nauseous, so it's kind of hard in that way, but I just try to like ignore it, walk away from the smell, have a barbecue. Trust me, there's alternatives also. I had a graduation party. We served everything vegetarian. There was pasta, there was veggie burgers, soy hot dogs. There are alternatives. They might not be as good, but honestly, I think they're pretty good. Veggie burgers are pretty darn good, made with quinoa and like stuff like that. So definitely look into that. Anyways, I hope that answered your question, Daisy, and for anyone else who related to that, because I know I definitely did before I became vegan, but now I'm living my own life. Okay, the next question comes from Nina, and she asked, how did you deal with cravings of your old favorite snacks or foods? How did you stick to it so well? I was a pro snacker. I loved snacks. I loved goldfish. I loved Cheez-Its. Anything that was like a cheese type of cracker, I really liked. I liked mac and cheese. Like I said, I loved pizza. It really just comes down to health and ethics. Like, what am I actually putting into my body? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to support that industry. Foods that I really turn to like snack on now is just fruit. Like, fruit is so good for you. Whoever said that fruit makes you fat lied 700 billion times to you, because fruit does not make you fat at all. Carbs are good. Do not be afraid of carbs, and that's one of the main things I've learned from the vegan lifestyle, is that carbs are good and we should not be afraid of them. So a high carb, low fat diet is the way to go. But yeah, so that is basically it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to go check out my blog, which I do post some vegan things. The reason I created that blog was to express like my opinions, my thoughts, because it's hard not having like close friends that are vegan, that you can really talk to about this. So I just decided to create this blog where I can just express myself and state my opinions on situations and stuff like that, and also just post like my journey and different kinds of things. It's not all going to be about veganism, but it'll have like other fun stuff on there. So definitely check that out. I will have it linked down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much. And if you guys want to see more vegan videos, then let me know in a comment below or by liking this video. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!